Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Naz. I am a content strategist, but on this channel you will get all things lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. I'm super excited for today's video because we will be doing a fall glam look. The idea was to do something soft, simple, and cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Stay a while, grab your snacks, grab your makeup brushes, and let's get into this look. All right, I do want to start off by apologizing in advance because I'm shooting this with two lights on the side as well as my window. So the lighting may be a little funky, but just rock with me. We will get it together. All right, let's get into the look. So I am barefaced. I have no makeup on. I wanted to walk you guys through start to finish with how I do my makeup, how I prep for my skin, all of those things. So we're going to start off by moisturizing. Moisturizer I like to use is from Naturium. It's the multi-peptide moisturizer. This is just one of many. Another moisturizer that I like to use is from Good Molecules, and that is what this one looks like. But today we're going to use the one from Naturium. It is that season, you guys. Baby, my skin loves to get super dry around this season. All right, and then after moisturizing, I love to go in with my primer. The primer that I'm gonna use today is from e.l.f. It is the, it's like the milk one. I believe that's called the hydro something primer. It's like that one in the color and the texture. This one is called the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. So same type of, you know, consistency and outcome, but just a lot cheaper. And I like to focus this on the areas where I get the most oily. So we are moisturized, we are primed. Now we're gonna go into color correcting. Now, when it comes to color correcting, typically I would use like the orange concealer from LA Pro Girl. But recently I've been using just a darker shade in the e.l.f. concealers. One, because the coverage is just so good. And then two, I just feel like it is unnecessary for me to color correct with a super bright orange color and then go in with another concealer to combat that, and then on top of that I have to put on my foundation and then a powder. It just cakes up after a while. So I really like to use this one, and this is in the color Rich Brown. So I just go, if you can see, I have discoloration around my mouth, which is hypopigmentation, and I cannot wait until I'm able to get in with a dermatologist. The one that I really want to go to is booked out for a while, but I'm still looking because I feel like there's more to what's going on with my skin. I've dealt with discoloration around my mouth area since I was a child. Don't get alarmed. I know it's a little darker and it's giving me like a 5 o'clock shadow. It's okay. Just trust the process, okay? Okay. Actually, it would come and go as the seasons would change. But as I've grown up, as I became an adult, it's been staying. And I just feel like it's more to it. So that's why I really want to get in with the dermatologist. I have cut out gluten. I have cut out dairy this past month, I would say, because I did a challenge called Whole 30. I think I'm going to continue it to see if it helps with my skin at all. Oh, this lighting. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to keep stopping because the lighting is lighting. I had to stop and say a prayer because I got a little frustrated. I had to thank God for the light because it could be a gloomy day. It could be a very gloomy day, but it's okay. Let the sun shine. Let me get that serotonin, okay? We move. All right, so now you can see that I've color corrected my way of color correcting, which is with the e.l.f. concealer, the Rich Brown, or what is it called? The Rich Chocolate concealer. Now, typically I would actually go on with my foundation at this point, but because we're doing an eyeshadow look, I think that I'm actually gonna go in with my eyes and then finish skin. So let's go ahead and do our eyebrows. The product that I'm using is from NYX. I love this brow mascara, you guys. It is so good. It has like these fibers in it, or something, child. I just really love this mascara. I've tried a lot of mascaras. I've tried a lot of NYX mascaras. Not to say I don't like them, but this one is definitely my favorite. It just gives you the perfect fluffy brow which I love. If you're not into the fluffy brow trend, the fluffy brow movement, you may not like this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Do you see this brow? Do you see this fluffy brow? I then like to take my foundation and clean up my brows. If you want like more of a highlighted look underneath your brow, definitely use, you know, your concealer, but I like to use my foundation. And I just go ahead and line it up. If I clean it up. I don't always clean up the fluffy brow look, but for the sake of this video, I am. And that's what the brows look like. And that is, look, I love a good fluffy brow, honey. Okay, so now let's get into these eyes. Now, because fall season is upon us, we are gonna try to do like a warm eye, a warm brownie look. Okay, we might add a little shimmer. I haven't been a shimmer girl in a minute, okay, but I'm feeling shimmer. I think I want to add a little bit of shimmer, so let's go ahead and prep these eyes just in an eyeshadow mood. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of concealer. This is also from e.l.f. This is the camo concealer. Put a little bit on top of my eyelid, and we're just gonna go ahead and buff it out. Some girls like to use an actual like eye base. Some girls like to use concealer. I like to use both. And at this moment, I'm using whatever's closest to me. The eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to use... Okay, so it's out of this one. I have the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill neutral palette. Looks like this. Super cute, super cute. Very much fall. I have the Grandeur palette from ColourPop, and also very much giving fall. Okay, don't judge her, okay? She's been through some things, all right? I wear my makeup, okay? So I might use both because they have some pretty, the ColourPop one has some pretty browns in it as well. Or it has some pretty shimmers too. Ooh, okay. So let's start off with the Jaclyn Hill palette. We're gonna go in with Cinnamon Roll. So it's this darker one down here. And we're just going to start on the corner. We're gonna pack it in on the corner. See, just gonna pack that in, buff it in, and then I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and blend it into the crease. Now we're not doing no cut crease, but we definitely gonna blend it into the crease. All right, now we're gonna go with Good Vibes. We're gonna go ahead and go with Good Vibes inside of the palette, inside of the Jaclyn Hill palette. Good Vibes, and we're gonna place her on top of the lid. This is really good caramel brown color. And then we're gonna go in with Barely There, which is right next to Good Vibes. And we're gonna go towards the inner part. And then just take the brush and kind of like fuse them together. Okay, from the ColourPop palette, we're gonna go in with this pretty color called Lavish. And it's like this rich champagne. This color right here. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with this color called House, I believe. House. I'm pretty sure it's House. And we're gonna pack that over the shimmer. We're gonna pack that over the matte shades that we applied to the lid. I did wet the brush just a little bit with some setting spray. Now I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush and back into that deep brown color and blend from the corner of my eye back into that crease, just to get everything infused together. So it's kind of like creating a gradient. I want to do a brown eyeliner, but I don't have a brown eyeliner. Well, at least not here. I have one at my studio. So I'm going to take the brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to spray it. Let it do its thing, honey. We're going to line our eyes with this eyeshadow. Not necessarily doing a wing, we're just creating, we're just gonna bring it right to where it's shaded. And I'm making it a little thick because I would like to see this past my eyelashes. So I think doing the brown eyeliner, it just softens the look a little bit more than if I use the black eyeliner. And this brown is so good. It's so chocolatey. The brown did it. The brown said it all. I'm here for it. All right, I know you're probably screaming at the screen right now. It's about your bottom lid. Put on eyeshadow on the bottom. I am. Now, I feel like when I do my eyeshadow at the bottom before my base, I feel like I end up covering it up with concealer anyways. So let's go ahead and get this face together. Foundation that I'm going to be using today is from Makeup Forever. It is the HD Skin. I absolutely love this foundation. And the shade that I'm using is in 4Y60. So your girl is running low. Okay, that's how much I be using this foundation. So we're gonna go ahead and just open her up and put her on. And then just gonna go ahead and blend her in. All right, now we're gonna go in with Tan Sand from who? Oh, girl, act like you know. Act like you know. So we're gonna go right on in. I love this concealer. It just does what it needs to do, honey. And then I like to let it dry down because this one is a little bit more creamier than other concealers that I've used in the past. So I like to let her dry. Like, do your thing, boo. Do your thing. And then I'll get back to you. No worries at all. Right? And you're probably like, girl, that is not your color. That is so light. Oh my God. But she works for me. She works for me. But what I also like to do is take a little bit of my foundation and go towards the end, like the perimeter of my concealer, where I put my concealer, just so it can blend a little bit better. And watch when I blend her. Watch. I don't want to hear nothing, okay? I don't want to hear nothing. All right, as you can see, I just blended this side out, and it's something about letting the concealer just dry up that to me makes it become a little bit more full coverage. So I like to let it sit for a while. And then this is what I mean, like blending it underneath your eye. I feel like, baby, all that eyeshadow is gonna be gone. See, you guys, you have to trust the process. Blends in so good. And as you notice, I did not put concealer on my top lip. I just feel like, baby, that's so much product. I just like to wrap it all around when I'm going from underneath my eye and transferring that, you know, what's on my puff. This is what I use, by the way. What's on the puff onto my lip, okay? Not me over here scrolling on TikTok and then let it dry too long. I'm just taking the brush now and kind of like pressing everything, infusing it all together. So good. I know you see it. I know you see it. It's giving butter, baby. It's giving butter, baby. All right, now is the time where we're gonna go ahead and sweep that brownie color that we used on the outer corner of our eyes underneath our eye. And I'm just using a fluffy brush and gonna warm it up just a little bit, nothing crazy underneath the eye, just to give it a little bit of color. Baby, the fallout in these concealers, I mean the fallout in this palette is insane. We're gonna go ahead and with our mascara and then just do the bottom of our eyes. All right, you guys, so to set my concealer, I actually do not have my Laura Mercier here. That is also at my studio. But I do have my Fenty powder here, but I want to use a little bit of the Glow. I do have the Glow translucent powder from Laura Mercier, a little like travel size one. I'm going to mix them. I'm going to mix a little bit of the Glow because we want her, and then I'm going to do the Fenty powder on top. Okay, because who said you can't glow in the fall? This is actually my first time doing this, y'all, so hopefully they cooperate together. Hopefully the girls play nice together. Okay, so I have another puff. I'm going to use this one, and we're just gonna dab her. All right, well, let's see if the girls gonna play nice together. Put her underneath. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and just fluff her off. I'll take a big fluffy brush and just kind of fluff away the excess. I then like to go in with a face powder, a foundation powder, and this one is from Makeup Forever. This one is in Y375, and I just like to pack her underneath my eye. One, it brings a little bit of warmth back to my face, but also I just love how the powders look. They just give you that filter, flawless, oof, like it's just so good. It definitely looks like I got on the Bad Cats filter from Instagram, okay? All right, and I know you guys are probably like, girl, what about your contour? Where's your contour? Don't trip, boo, I got you. Contour, we're gonna go ahead in with our Juvia's Place palette. I just like to mix the two, honestly, and just kind of sweep my cheekbones. Yep. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using are from Poop Lunch, the Poop Lunch Amazon lashes. And these ones are the short, I believe the short cat eye, if I'm not mistaken. I will go ahead and put the direct link down below. That way you guys can shop these lashes because they're just so good. This is my second set from them. The other ones were the fluffy, but these are just a little bit shorter, and they flare out on the corners of the eye. So I think these will look really, really pretty with this look. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm using the Juvia's Place Cola lip liner. It's like my go-to brown lip liner lately. When I tell y'all this lip combination has me in a chokehold, believe me. And then we're gonna go ahead and top it with a lip gloss. Actually, you know what? Because this is a fall inspired makeup tutorial, I typically would use a clary, like peachy tone one. I also have one that's like a champagne color, but I have one that is like bronze, like a bronze one. So let me find that and I'll be right back. The color is actually called Bronze. So this lip gloss is from the Maybelline Gloss Collection Hyaluronic Acid Lifter Gloss Collection. So I've never used it, I just purchased it. So let's see what it looks like. If it ain't hitting, I'm going to change it. Letting you know right now. Okay, okay. Okay, she gets to stay. Are the Poop Lunch lashes. I believe they're like cat eye, short cat eye or something like that. Lashes are on. I really like these. So I tried on some fluffy ones on TikTok, also from Poop Lunch. And I gotta say, these are like giving the perfect everyday simple glam cat eye. I just love these. These are super cute. Super pretty. I feel so pretty. And where am I going? Absolutely nowhere, because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually about to work. But I am super excited that I filmed this look. I got some inspiration for date night because this is giving everything it needs to give. Let me know if you guys want another fall tutorial look, something like maybe like a smoky eye. I'm thinking something like a smoky eye and like a brown lip, or a darker type of plum lip. Let me know. I will definitely do that for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this look, sitting down, chatting with me a little bit, trying out some products and some new techniques with those powders. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please leave me some encouragement in the comments. Definitely let me know if you're feeling this type of video, or leave me some suggestions with some different videos that you may like to see, or leave me some suggestions with some videos you want to see from me. So I'm just gonna leave y'all with this bomb little montage, honey, okay? And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.